Welcome back to Infinite Roleplay. We're going to be expanding our discussion about Star Wars Dice Pool Explained.
So what comes in this dice box? 3 difficulty dice, 1 challenge dice, 2 setback dice, 3 ability dice, 1 force dice, 2 proficiency dice, and 2 boost dice. Now that we know what dice you get in each dice box, we have the book open with a few of the pre-made NPC sheets from Fantasy Flight Studios, and we have to discuss how to build a dice pool. Well, first you have to take a look at your stats, your stat line, and which stat is keyed to which skill. You take the higher of the 2 numbers and you gain that many ability dice. You take the lower of the 2 numbers and you upgrade that amount of ability dice into proficiency dice. Like this droid has 2 brawn, so for an unarmed attack you would gain 2 ability dice as such. Also, if this droid chose to fire a blaster, he only has 2 agility. Unfortunately, he's not skilled in blaster combat, so he will not get a chance to upgrade any of his agility dice into ability dice. Proficiency dice. Because they're not upgrade the agility ability to proficiency. I like saying agility ability too much. But anyway, he gets 2 for having ability in agility 2. And say if he wants to fire a blaster at close range, it's a difficulty of 2. So you would take those 2 green dice and those 2 wonderful purple dice, and that would be your dice pool for firing a blaster without being proficient in it. You roll and you get your result. You have a blank there, so that's removed. You have a setback on that dice, an advantage on this dice, and 1 success. So you remove the dice that cancel each other out, like the advantage and the threat, the blank dice, and you're left with just the 1 success, which means your blaster shot with this sucky shooter is successful. Yay! Clap clap, celebrate. Wonderful. Let's get rid of that. And let's say he's actually skilled at shooting a gun, so you would then grab 2 ability dice because he has 2 agility, and then you upgrade 1 to a proficiency dice due to having 1 rank in firing a gun. Again, close range is a difficulty of 2, so you grab your dice, shake it in your hand, drop it down on your surface, and find out how well you did. Let's see. On this dice we have 2 failures, not good. On this one we have both a failure and a threat. That's pretty bad too. We have an advantage, which isn't half bad, and only a single success. So we take away the irrelevant dice. The success and the advantage get taken away by the failure and the threat, leaving 2 failures, which means this sucky guy, even when trained in firing a gun, will miss. Too bad for him. Better luck next time, droid. Okay, now we got a lot of good dice, because the droid is good at being a medic. So he has his medicine skill at 2 ranks and a very high intelligence at 4, because droids are smart. They serve us because they know better than to not to. So, without any medical tools, it's about an average check to do some average work on healing a friend. So you grab all your dice up, grab them up, all of them. You forgot one. Yes, that one. Stop dropping it. Silly man. And you shake them in your hand. Alright, shake. And you drop them. Try to make sure that you get them all where you can see them. Very good. Now, that is a triumph, I think. No, that's not a triumph, that's a success. And that's a blank. So we take the blank away. Blanks are bad. Failure and double failure. So that's bad too. Bad. This droid just doesn't know how to do good. So we take away the irrelevant dice. Take it away. Stop trying to cheat. Yes. Take it away. So, guess what? Everything cancels out everything, which leaves you with nothing. So yes, he fails because he has absolutely no successes. He has no failures, but a 0 is a 0, and you can't get by as a 0, even when 0 is part of your name when you're a droid. Bad droid. Go away. We don't like you anymore.
But it's not my fault that you rolled that. You rolled that, not me. I was skilled, highly, and very intelligent. You're the one that talks.
Okay, so now let's move on to a character my brother created. Yes, he themed this character off that famous, wonderful, nice doctor. So he's a colonist with the doctor specialization, geared solely to healing his friends, because he's a very, very nice guy. So this character right here has a 4 intellect, so he gets 4 ability dice. He has 2 ranked in medicine, so 2 of those ability dice get upgraded to proficiency dice, and he'll perform some sort of combat medic action without a med kit, which would be fairly difficult, moderately difficult I would say. So you would get 2 difficulty dice. You would pick up these dice all together, you would roll them, shake, 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 drop them down, and let's see what we have here. We have a success and an advantage on each proficiency. We have an advantage and a success on either ability. We have a threat on one difficulty and 2 threat on the other difficulty. So the advantages and the threats cancel each other out, leaving 3 success. So he is successful in his medicine action and heals his ally for 3 wounds. But my brother was smart enough to buy a medkit, and what a medkit does is that it removes all difficulty from your medicine check. In addition to removing all the difficulty, it adds a boost dice. So that's all, folks. Let me clean up my mess here. All of it! Yes. Thanks for watching. Next episode, we're going to be talking about the stat line, the character sheet, different races, and how to create your first character. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, rate, like, subscribe. Bye-bye. Absolutely fantabulistic, wonderful, wonderful dice.